What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Gearhead Guy Garage. Okay, it's finally happened. We're finally going to get started on working on the Humvee again. So, what we're going to do in this episode is the Duramax has to be completely torn down. Everything has to come out of it. It's got to be, basically just a bare block, okay? So, because on Monday, the block and the heads have to go over to the machine shop. The heads, I'm probably going to send them as is, fully assembled, just because they're going to go ahead and lap the valves and do all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and leave all that intact. But the block has to be completely torn down. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm taking like all like the pistons out, I'm going to start marking everything. I'm gonna be using a little miniature punch set. So this way, I can keep track of what piston went into what cylinder. Okay, and then also before I start taking anything apart, all these gears right here, I went ahead and just marked everything. This way, when I put everything back, everything goes back as it should. Nothing, the timing's not off. All right. So that's one thing you guys might want to do anytime you guys are taking the an engine apart, especially the front end. You always want to go ahead and mark stuff. Either take pictures or mark stuff. So that when you guys put everything back, everything goes back as it was. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with taking all this stuff off, these lines and stuff like that. The exhaust manifold, the engine mounts, and then the oil pan, so I can go ahead and flip it upside down and start taking out all the internals. All right. So let's get started. All right, guys. So I just finished taking apart the oil pan. Took off the oil pan. Took off all the lifters, the retainers. Um, and check this out. Look at that. Yeah, that's that's real nice. All right, motor mounts are off, and those are the motor mounts, the adapters, so that the Duramax can go into the Humvee. All right, so what I'm gonna start doing now is I'm gonna go ahead and take out the pistons and rod assemblies. So I'll show you guys how that's done. It's pretty straightforward. Um, so let's see here. All right, perfect example right here. So all you got to do is just unbolt these 14 millimeter bolts, and just go ahead and tap out the piston from the bottom side. Just be sure to catch it. Do not let the piston hit the ground because it will nick and it'll damage it. So all right, let's get to it. All right, guys. So we got the motor pretty much torn apart. Um, got parts everywhere. So these are going to be the only parts that I'm going to end up keeping here, just because I need to clean them up, see what's good and what's bad, especially the oil pump. I'm really anxious to tear that thing open and see how it looks from inside. Hopefully, there's no metal shavings or anything like that. Hopefully, it's in good condition because the last thing I want to do is just start buying more and more parts. Got the lifters there. Got the reluctor there. Got the flywheel there. And then you got the engine mounts right there. Um, let's see here. And then here we have the engine block already loaded up on the truck, along with the pistons on the bottom box. Top box is the oil pan. I'm sending the oil pan to the machine shop just so that they can go ahead and put it in their cleaner, and knock off all that stuff because the parts cleaner that I'm going to end up getting probably won't be big enough for that. So the only thing I got to do is just throw the cylinder heads on there, and then we'll be good to go. The next time you guys see this this block, it's going to be fully machined, ready for assembly. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Just wanted to give you guys, show you guys a short clip of me, finally working on the Humvee, which a lot of guys, have been asking me over and over again, hey, when are you going to start working on the Humvee? But you know what? I really had to get the garage done only because, you need, having a good workspace makes a big difference, especially when you're working on something, as complex, like when it comes to like fabrication, stuff like that, knowing where everything is, having everything organized makes a big difference. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that I'm finally starting to work on the Humvee. Hopefully when the machine shop gets it, I get good news. Best case scenario, it just needs to be honed out, in which case I'll be able to use the same pistons. Worst case scenario, I'll have to buy new pistons if it needs to be bored out. But yeah, I'll find out by Monday or Tuesday. No, actually, I'll find out probably about Tuesday, Wednesday. See what I'll need to buy. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, and don't forget, you guys, like, subscribe, and comment below, and let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys. So like always, Gearhead Guy